Life is temporary. We're not here forever.
I thought my life was just gonna be like this. I'm just gonna wake up, have this pit in my stomach, continue my normal routine, and work. And I thought, this is it. This is what everyone else does. You may have or may currently be experiencing the same thing because our subconscious is so default. It's hard to change our thinking pattern. But I got you. I'm gonna tell you how you can change this subconscious mind out of living autopilot. Think about it. We went to school and we were brought up trying to get sculpted to become employees. Then we would go on into the workforce. I'm just pointing out the facts. Suddenly what happened with me is I just woke up to the fact that this isn't the right way to live life. Perhaps this is due to the fact that I've traveled quite a bit in my life and I was actually able to see how people live. People work to live in a lot of places in the world. When I was in Portugal, I noticed that the work environment was hella different. Here in the West, I've noticed a really big difference, and it's put on productivity. It's put on getting rich. It's put on expectations. It's put on a very restricted sort of mentality that I don't fuck with. My whole life, I continued just doing what other people are telling me to do. I mean, what would compel a person to just start questioning everything around them, right? It's kind of hard to break out of autopilot. I became kind of more spiritual and started realizing that there's much more at play on this planet than we think there is.
Let's talk about routine. What ends up happening when there's too much scheduling and too much routine is it starts to become autopilot. This tends to happen more when you don't know that there's another option. I used to be a huge person who did to-do lists. What I noticed very quickly, there was almost this lack of life. The presence of life that is embodying me is just not there anymore. To be born as a human being is already such a gift. I clearly I'm questioning everything. There are some things you can do to get out of this autopilot bullshit.
Number one, I started appreciating nature. I started looking outside. I started noticing the clouds in the mornings. I took extra time in the morning to just appreciate the trees around me. We're part of nature. To give awareness to nature somehow, somewhere magically ends up giving you the perspective that you need to move forward in life without stress. You're giving your full awareness to the present moment. You get a sense of peace and calm that you just don't really seem to get anywhere else, and you gain so much wisdom. During this time, your vibration is in the same vibration and vibrating at the same frequency as nature all around you. So obviously, whatever energies that you're gonna unlock and that frequency is gonna come into you, and you're gonna feel that energy. Now you're gonna be able to harness that energy and move forward with that energy, which will affect your professional career. It will affect your personal life. That's something I started doing. I started staring at trees. I don't know how it ended up happening, but I ended up becoming more spiritual, and then the unfolding of many events happened after that.
Yo. You know what I just realized? One way that I got out of living in autopilot mode is to stop giving a shit. Let me explain what I mean. I stopped caring about what other people want me to do with my life. It clicked in my brain. Why do I care what other people's expectations are of me? I stopped giving a shit about that, but I started giving more of a shit about me and what I want. And I'm in a good mood all the time. I can actually be in the present now. Okay, I'll let you down, baby. I know you don't like this. I can actually be more alive. The thing about autopilot mode is that that's only one very narrow way of living life. It all comes down to mindset. You can have your own goals, you know? And one of the biggest things that really helped me is to know that this whole thing is temporary. Sorry if this stresses you guys out. Life is temporary. We're not here forever. Nature has made it such that we have a time limit. This is a very beautiful thing, and it's also something that made me wake up from my autopilot behavior. As humans, we have this need to always be striving for something more, right? But I started setting my own goals, and no one else can tell me what to do with those goals. When someone else or something else has their grips on your life, it becomes very hard to live your own life on your own terms. So I had to break away from that. How did I break away from that? Literally, mindset, what I've been talking about. It's literally all about mindset. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Again, instead of getting stressed out and viewing this as something to get stressed out about, why not just be like, okay, well, I want to live every day like it's a new day. Why not? Why not go through life living like that?
It's just that I started to realize that this is not that serious. Life is not that serious. It doesn't need to be all end all. I went to a Vipassana camp, which is a meditation camp. I meditated for 12 hours every single day. I had no phone. I had no interactions with people. None of that. It was just me, myself, and I, and it forced you to go inwards. And what I learned, results will happen when they're meant to happen. We as humans think that we control everything. So if something doesn't go according to plan, oh my gosh, the end of the world. We don't even let ourselves evolve emotionally and feel things, and we suppress things because we're so into this one routine of just doing things that are expected of us. So our brains are naturally not pushing themselves. This also, by the way, can lead to like a comfort zone. And being in a comfort zone, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's all about mindset. You can always be in a comfort zone if you know mentally that this is life and we're just characters in the whole planet, which is a speck in the entire universe. This mentality has gotten me out of autopilot, and now I'm actually living. I'm noticing that every single day I wake up, it's not as structured anymore. And if you're a type A person and you think that, oh, I need to make sure I have a to-do list, whatever, have a to-do list. I still have them. You don't have to completely shut out any element of surprise. This world, guys, is chaos. The universe, the way it works, is chaotic, but we have somehow created so much routine that it's not able to balance it out. We're missing that balance. Being an autopilot is a great way for us to, I don't know, stay living and just existing. Like, you don't have to do anything else. You can just continue on. But when you really dig deep and see like, well, what am I really doing here? Do I want something more? Then cool. Then this is how you get out of autopilot. If this video is speaking to you, this just means you're probably ready to elevate in your life. You're probably ready to go after that thing that you really want to do in life. And I'm here telling you it is so possible, and your autopilot tendencies is what's holding you back, and your subconscious mind needs to get changed. And in order for change to happen, you got to be a bit patient. The best things in life don't just happen overnight. They happen over consistent effort. And again, we're on a lifelong journey. Our souls are here for not that long. This human earth and realm is a very quick pit stop on our soul's journey. So don't make it miserable. You don't need to be living in autopilot. Be positive. Don't be a pessimist. Blah, 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 blah. I hope you guys got something out of this video. I'm gonna go for a walk now. I'm gonna go with my dog and go for a little walkie-walkie. We'll see you guys next video. Much love to you all.